Contractors, hello and welcome to the debut of Service Nation News, where you can find the most recent events in the industry all in one place. I'm Parashan Hall, show producer at Service Nation, and I'm so excited to give you the latest updates. Despite all the COVID challenges in 2020, the residential side of home improvement had a great year. Lennox, Carrier, and Watsco all reported growth in 2020 compared to 2019. And we are so excited to report that all major manufacturers and distributors are optimistic about 2021 growth projections, estimating between 4 to 8% growth compared to 2020. But that's not all. Lennox reported indoor air quality products were up 30% last year. And to conclude our projections, consumer financing companies like GreenSky are also estimating a 5 to 10% growth percentage this year. This past January, the Air Conditioning, Heating, and Refrigeration Institute, or AHRI, reported that air conditioners and heat pump shipments grew 20% in January 2021 compared to the same month in 2020. And warm air furnaces also grew nearly 56% in January of 2021 over January 2020. That's a lot of growth. Finally, let's talk about our members. Service Roundtable members on average grew at 3 times the industry rate in 2020. They didn't just survive 2020, they thrived. To all the contractors out there, congratulations and thank you for being a part of Service Nation. Next up, last year, our president Matt Michelle shared in a few articles and interviews the prediction that 2020 would be a good year for home service contractors, despite the pandemic. Well, while many in the industry were cutting jobs and preparing for the worst, Matt was a voice of optimism, and what he shared ultimately turned out to be true. So, what are Matt Michelle's views for 2021? Well, you can find out at our spring event, the Barefoot Roundtable in beautiful Clearwater Beach, Florida. Come join us for the very first On the Beach conference, May 13th and 14th. And come on and get some fresh air, warm water, and put those toes in the sand and come hear what Matt and other industry experts think about the opportunities and the challenges that lie ahead. So, to wrap up our first Service Nation News, as a tribute to our very own Vicki LaPlante, we give you the Tell Me Something Good Guy segment to help brighten your day. Drum roll! We're so pleased to announce that Joe Strittmatter of Strittmatter HVAC debuts Tell Me Something Good. Let's take a look.
So snowpocalypse that hit in February this year, it threw curveballs left and right. Our biggest issues were finding parts or even driving around to get parts or get to the customers who needed us. We actually invested in snow chains for our guys, so half of our crews were able to run even when it was still icy outside. Yeah, we were able to help the community because we were able to be mobile because of the snow chains and everything else that we had for our vehicles. So we were able to get out and fix things when nobody else was even thinking about getting out. They didn't have the ability of getting out to help anybody else. Yeah, I got a message on Facebook from Dave Bailey. He had just purchased a house here locally and before he was deployed, and he forgot to winterize it before he left. And he saw what was going on and knew the rolling blackouts were coming. And so I went up to his house for him, no questions asked, and winterized his house, drained the house down, got the heater going, and made sure that he wasn't going to have any issues whenever he came back.
Thank you, Jill. And that's the Service Nation News. We hope you enjoyed it. I know I had a great time. So be on the lookout for more news and updates from me and the Service Nation team. I'm Parashan Hall, and I'll see you next time.